Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beautiful Hot Mess. Now, if you're looking for a channel that talks about fashion, skincare, hair products, and even stock tips, this is a channel for you. So I wanted you to hit that subscribe button, okay? Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. 98% of you have been watching my videos and not hitting subscribe. Now, how rude is that? Okay, stop. Anyways, just hit subscribe, easy. Today's video, we are gonna talk about skincare. I'm gonna just go over quick few products that I use in my skincare routine. So first of all, one of the products, I have a lot of products from The Ordinary. The Ordinary is a great line. They have products that are really concentrated, and they are really inexpensive, and that's why I tend to gravitate towards them, because sometimes you might want to try something, and you know, if you try it and you don't like it, doesn't work on your skin, or it just doesn't, it's not for you, then you're stuck with it. These are like between $7 and $15, and that $15 is like high. Majority of them around $7 or $8. They just very minimal packaging, minimal. I don't even know if they do advertising, so that's where they can pass on all the savings to the customer. So 3 out of the 5 items that I'm going to talk about are going to be from The Ordinary. Now, the first one's called the Buffet. The first thing I do is I use this after I wash my face. I'll use the Buffet. Now, this is great for anti-aging. It's water-based. You can use it in the AM or PM. It doesn't matter. It's cruelty-free. It is vegan friendly. It doesn't contain alcohol, gluten, not silicone, parabens, sulfates, or anything like that. And it's also water-based. This is one of the first things I'll use on my face. You want to, when you're using these products, you always want to start with that thinnest or lightest serum or lotion and end with the heaviest. So this is one of the lightest that I have, that I use. And most of the Ordinary products come in a bottle as such with a dropper. And all you're going to do is you take a couple drops and you'll see the consistency. Okay. It's not as thin as light as like a water, but it's not a heavy cream. And all you're going to do is, after you cleanse your face, you're going to put this all over your face. Okay. Like I said, it's really lightweight. You want to do this before any of your creams, and let it dry. I always let my products dry before I go on to the next step. So I might start doing my hair or something like that while it's drying. Now, you just don't want to use this with anything like a vitamin C or an acid, because Buffet and an acid do not work well together. So this is the Buffet. I got this from Ulta, and it was $14.90, and it lasts quite a long time. They're fragrance free. It doesn't have a scent to it. Again, it's got a dropper, and I like the dropper because one drop can give you enough. I probably use about 2 drops for my entire face. So that's number 1. Then next item I use is 100% plant-derived squalane. Now, squalane is also, it's water-free. So this is great because anything water-based is going to add more hydration and moisture to our face. You know, water, the best thing to moisturize anything or hydrate. That's why we drink water, to hydrate our bodies. Water in products is going to only hydrate our face or skin. It's alcohol-free, it's oil-free, it's nut-free, silicone, gluten-free, and cruelty-free, and it's also vegan. It is a little oilier, and I did mention this in my video last week as one of the 4 items I use for to moisturize my skin. So the link will be right up here or here, one of these places. Again, it's thin, it's light, I should say. But it's a little oilier. So although this tends to be a little, I just said lightest weight to the heaviest, I wouldn't start with an oil. I like to finish with some kind of oil to kind of seal and everything, as opposed to just starting with it. It's great for all skin types. It doesn't really matter. And it's got, you know, it's great for heat protection as well. So some people put it in their hair, or you can put it on your nail bed, anywhere where you want an oil. I just use it on my skin. I use it in the AM, in the morning, when it's cold. Once it starts getting hotter, it's just too much shine for me. So just be mindful of that when you're putting it on. This I bought from Ulta, and it's $7.90. Next item that I use is caffeine solution, 5% caffeine solution. Again, it's water-free, alcohol-free, all the frees, oil, nut, gluten. So it's great for, you don't like to use products that are loaded with all those extra fillers. What I use this for is underneath my eyes. This is great for if you have any puffiness or a little bit of bags under your eyes. Now, it's not gonna help if you have actual, a lot of fat deposits, or if that's just not gonna help. But if you have light, if you don't wake, because you know, we wake up and sometimes we just look, it's like, whoa, you know, I look sleepy. This is great for this. Like I said, it's great for the puffiness and for dark circles. They find, the tests have found that over a period of time that it also helps for dark circles. So I'll give you the consistency is, it's a little, it's actually a combination between the Buffet and the, what was the other one? The Squalane. You can see, it's, oops, come on. There you go. Here's the consistency. And again, so it's not a cream, but it's not like a water consistency. You just put it on underneath your eyes and then just let it sit for a few minutes. Now, usually I like to make sure that this dries almost completely before going to my moisturizer, because I want it to set in and just do all that, the goodness that it does. The last product that I use is by Bliss, and it's a Drench and Quench moisturizing lotion. I did talk about this also in the video that I did last week as one of the top products that I use for moisturizing. So I'm not going to go again into too much detail, but this is what I will end with after I do the 1, 2, 3. This is what I will end with, this moisturizer. I like it because, again, it's water-based. All my products tend to be more water-based because I have a bit of combination to oily skin depending on the time of the year, which oily at this point of my life is not bad, because, you know, the more oils that produce in our skins, the less wrinkles we will have. So, hey, bring on the oil. Anyway, so this has definitely got a firmer consistency, but I like this because it's still uber light. It's super light. So after everything's dried, then I will lightly, again, it really melts right nicely into your skin. And this little jar is probably going to last a few months, or more than a few months. I use it every morning, and it feels so good. It has a little bit of a scent to it. It's sensitive to fragrance. Just be a little careful, because I don't like scented things. I like perfume, but I don't like scented lotions or anything like that. It just makes me want to, gag. So I can handle it, but I just want to let you know that it is a bit, you can smell it just a bit. This was $25 at Ulta. Links will be below. And again, I already talked about that last week. And I didn't tell you how much, I don't know if I told you how much the caffeine solution was, and that's $7. So that's the great thing about these Ordinary, because if you're like me and you're on a budget, and ain't nobody got time to always go to the spa. I just don't have the time. Or even if I don't have the time, I don't have the funds to always go to the spa. Okay, so the last product I use is this Skin Aqua Tone Up Essence UV Sunscreen, SPF 50. Now, if you're like watching this video and you're you have a skin tone like myself, or if you're black, let's just say if you're black or African American or a woman of color, whatever you want to say, then I'm sure you've had this issue with putting on sunscreen and having that white cast on your face. Now we need sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important, you know, especially I live in the South and I have a car, I have a convertible. So I really started seeing the difference in my skin once I got my car a couple years ago. So it's even more important now. But I always I went through so many different ones, reviews, and this one was good, but it had zinc in it, or this one was good but it left a film, a white film, and that's not going to do me any good. This right here does not. It did not. It's extremely light. This I use after everything's done, after everything's on my face, and this is going to be the last thing I'm going to put on my face before I put on my foundation powder. Now you see again, very, very thick consistency. But again, what I love about all of these products is they go the mile when they're talking about coverage. It goes on really thin. I'm going to just rub it in, and you can even see right here. And it doesn't clog up your skin. It doesn't change the tone of your skin. So even if you wanted to do it on bare skin like this, it's not going to turn it white. So you don't feel like you have to always have makeup on. Or also another benefit of this product right here is that it's not greasy. It's also paraben and mineral oil free. You don't want those. We don't want those in our any of our skincare products, because we're putting this stuff on our face. This I got from eBay and it was $15. So I will put the links below. So we have just to recap, we have the buffet, we got this squalane, we've got the caffeine solution, face, under your eyes. Then we have the Bliss Quench and Drench, the moisturizer, water-based moisturizer, all over your face. And then you want to top it up with this little beauty right here, this sunscreen. And don't forget your sunscreen again. It's very important. So that's all I have for y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please click a like, and don't forget 98% of y'all have not subscribed. So stop watching and sneaking and just subscribe. Bye for now.